it's your girl Spicy, the divorce party planner. And, where they're touring a piece of their head, and that's when you shave your, because you swerved and that one thing, then they can pull you over. So same thing with, weight gain. If you're weight gain, that happens to everybody. But if there's other things that are caused by your weight gain, as far as like your personality or, just your relationships a little bit more dampened, then you have to bring the issue up. And you give them a chance to fix it. Huh?
I really like that answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah, you have to give the opportunity to bring it out, fix it. If they don't, then you have to change it. There has to be some type of growth. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Now, you don't think there's a double standard? You don't feel like, you're
for me,
because you're a woman, but if a man does it, you're like, no.
Well, like I said, it doesn't bother me. It's more or less your attitude with your weight.
Perfect.
If that makes sense.
No, that does make a lot of sense. Now, I heard that military men are crazy to date. Is that true? Is that true?
Well, I think it could be. I think there's...
Look at what Taylor said down there.
Oh.
Comment.
I think it's all about who they were before and how they are mentally. The military, it's not for a lot of people. So it does drive some crazy, and then you happen to meet them when they're crazy. But it's more or less the personality, and if they're strong enough to be in that type of situation. If they're not, then you're dealing with crazy. So it really depends on how you met him and how he was before and how he is with stress, and if he has any type of endurance. It's a whole...
I was wondering, if combat, changes them, because I always hear that story, military men are crazy, and then sometimes I see them on the street homeless. I was thinking, that might be it. There might be...
It can change you. I lived in Saudi Arabia for 2 years with my dad. And when you're going overseas to anywhere, it's a whole different feeling. You won't be able to know what that feeling is unless you're there. And that's what they experience, and that's what no one else can identify with them because they've never been through it. And it's so different. It does change your mentality. It really does. It alters it. But they prepare you for all of that. It's whether you're listening, it's whether you're doing the training right, and if you're not, it's going to screw you over. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
chemicals and just
yes.
seeing people die and things, experience things that a lot of people don't have to experience.
Right, and if the ladies who are dating it don't even know about military life, you're going to look absolutely crazy because you should have some kind of idea if you're going to get with a guy like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now, I was going to ask you about musicians.
I remember that.
Musicians. Who is more difficult to date, a musician or a man in the military?
Well, if you're talking about the man, I would say the musician is probably more difficult to date, only because they have their own wavelength. So it's hard to sometimes get on that wavelength because of the creativity, because of the stuff they experience. So it's very different, and I think it's you have to have an expectation already. And so I did with the guy that I was dating, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But with the military, it's not so much the guy; it's so much the demand of the military. Yeah. So if some of my good friends would say, he's supposed to go load a plane right now, but he'll be back. But then he'll come back and grab his stuff and say, oh, well, they told me he was a part of the plane. So, you know,
It's part of the
meaning
what?
the plane, meaning that he's deploying too. But he didn't find out for like until 30 minutes before they were leaving.
Oh my gosh! So you never know when your man's going to be home or when.
Right. Right.
That's
So
horrible for me. Like I have to have some kind of notice. You know what I mean? So I can prepare
yes.
for it. And then they're
Yes.
gone for like long amounts of time, like right months.
It varies. It's, you know, it's between 6 months is with the Air Force, 10 to 12 months is with the Army, and then, you know, it just depends on like also the reserve. I think they're a little longer, but yeah. So it just depends. You know, the personality wise, I would think the musician's a little bit harder because they have their own wavelength. But if you get with a military person, it's hard too because you're not married you're not dating just him. You're dating the military too.
Oh,
you know?
damn! Dating the military too.
Right, because they have some demands.
Yeah, and well, when you're dating a musician, you're dating their damn groupies too.
Well, you have to accept them.
Oh my god!
I had to dump mine because he wouldn't. I was like, no, I left. In fact, that's why I'm separated with the guy I'm with now, is because I chose him. Well, I used.
Confessions on the Divorce Party Planner show.
He was my excuse to get away from him so that he could flourish. And he is now. Like, I mean, he would not date his groupies. He wanted to come over for my birthday. He wanted to fly over for my birthday. And, you know, and I was like, no, you have to get out there. You're only going to get this one experience. You have to go. You know?
You're so much nicer than me. I've noticed some of the musicians, they're like heavy drinkers or heavy drug users. Not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah, and see, he wasn't. But he's in a band called Hell Yeah now, and that's one of the #1 bands in heavy metal right now. So he's known as one of the best guitars. But, you know, I'm just glad that he's accomplishing so much. You know,
yeah.
But I think we could.
Yeah, see, that's the difficulty. Like, I've noticed they're either on drugs or partying a whole bunch or they're a whole bunch of females or just ASF. No, no. Like I've seen, I don't know if it's the drugs and the drinking them.
Yeah, it just depends on the scene.
Crazy on their own. Okay, so we don't have no clear definition. We don't know which one's more difficult. You're saying the musician then, huh?
Personality-wise, because they're stubborn. They know what they want. They go after what they want, and you can't. It's hard to change that, you know. And then you have to go with the personality-wise. Like, they're really good with other people, and so you either have to accept that lifestyle or you don't. You know what I mean? So it does kind of make it hard. I just think but a lot of their turmoil is a little bit more trivial, I think, in comparison to like a military person. Theirs is more like, well, I could die tomorrow, and that's true.
Well, the other one could die from drinking too much and driving.
Right, but that's self-induced.
Overdosing.
You mean like this?
You're like, oh yeah, I guess those are two different ways of dying, right?
Yeah.
Self-inflicted and the other one dying for your country or what you believe.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Sidney Allen. He said he's flying over here for your birthday. Well, that's sweet. I hope you're taking us out to eat then.
Yeah, where's our pictures?
He's like, where's our pictures?
Do we have any questions?
Oh, well, they have a lot of comments. They're telling us, hi, ladies, and they're flying over for your birthday.
Oh.
Now, okay, Don, here's the good question. The question of the day. How would you feel if your partner was masturbating to a celebrity crush? Would you allow this to continue? Would you allow this to continue, get even, or move on? Would it even faze you?
Okay. With me, I'm like, it just fuels my ammunition to like tease the hell out of him.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, oops. You know what I mean? for them, but it would be totally not, it would be inadvertently ruining it for him. Like, I would have so much fun with that shit. He'd probably stop doing it. And then I'd get mad and try to make him do it, but, you know.
I'm so mad because I was going to bring this picture of Jason Momoa. Like two other dudes, like nude.
Stop it!
That's how I think I would get even. I'm like, you come home and there's a big nude picture of Jason Momoa on the wall. You know, you do you, I'm gonna do me too. How about that?
Well, see, I was thinking more or less like I would do like I would totally try and catch him. And take pictures. And then like blow it up during the birthdays and like celebrations and you know, and then he'd be like, I hate that celebrity now.
I bet you'll think twice about, you know, looking at Miss Kim K.
But I would have fun with it. I would have fun with it. Like, if I caught him, I would be like, all right.
I just don't understand how they can imagine this person, like, that they're married, they have kids. I'm like, they're totally not going to ever give you the time of day, but, you know.
Have you watched Weird Science?
You know, I think I have a long time ago. Yeah, didn't they bring like a lady that they're interested in or something like that?
She's really gorgeous. She really is. So after watching that, I was like, yeah, I understand it, but I'm going to make fun of you for it.
Look at Taylor stumped. He said, what the? Yeah, Taylor, what are your thoughts on that? Do you be masturbating to Kim K too? These are real questions, you guys. We're not joking. These are real incidents that take place.
But I mean, you have to like have fun with life. It's not that serious.
No, it's really not. Look at this. Look at the sunglasses. No. No. Okay, so Taylor is saying, nah, he doesn't do that. Yeah, right. I wish we had a camera up in your room. Lord knows what we'll see. He said Kanye ruined that image. Right?
I'm not getting the comment.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these dudes still be looking at her. I'm like, she's married with like 3 kids, and you still want to be playing with yourself, looking at her picture. And, yeah, okay, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go any further, but he said Kanye ruined that for it. Okay. Well, here's another.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're trying to do that, and then you know all of a sudden Kim turns into Kanye, that would ruin it.
Next time, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a picture of Kanye right in my room. Every time they think of Kim, they're gonna see Kanye right there. I'm gonna ruin it for them.
But you know what? I think she ruins it for herself. You know, like when she talks and stuff, she does seem smart, but at the same time, it's just like, it's a little weird trying to connect to, you know?
I'm not a big fan of hers. I know a lot of people are, but...
no, I'm not either.
Yeah, I personally don't like the way she came into the industry, but, you know, to each their own. I'm not a fan of all the fakeness.
But, you know, I think a lot of it was her mom.
Oh. Yeah,
you know?
We all have some crazy moms, don't we?
You're telling me.
Taylor said she gets too much attention. Yeah, we put some money out there, you could get some attention too. They're investing millions into advertising her.
Yeah, but they have to. I mean, it's not, I mean, they're still trying to stay relevant.
Exactly. That's why you got to keep putting her face out there doing something outrageous. I understand the game.
Yep.
I understand. Now, do you feel that your spouse changes after you have children? Taylor. Did you see Taylor's comment down there? No, I'm not thinking of Kanye like that. I used to like him a lot, but after he married her, it kind of, you know.
I don't know. I see milk stains like right here, like he's a little boy yet.
Oh, what kind of milk stains? I got you. Okay.
Yeah, you know how like when they drink their milk, I mean, he still looks like a little boy to me. That doesn't work.
No, I always put these people on pedestals, and envision them a certain way, but you know that's not reality. So I love a lot of his music, though. However, I really wasn't expecting him to marry her, but who knows? I don't know. I guess I just imagined him with someone else. That was my vision, anyway. Not his, obviously.
Yeah.
Now we're going on to a little bit more serious issue. Now, do you feel like spouses change after children?
Oh, you bet.
People have children.
And I didn't answer yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kicking in.
It is.
I wanted to have one, but I have to drive back, so I was like, I'll have to save that drink for another day.
You were supposed to do this at home.
I was trying to get that good scene for us, a good backdrop. I'm going to get that before we end, though. There's just too much noise over there.
Well, we're going to do this again, so you know. Hey.
Definitely.
So, anyway, as far as kids, I think it depends on where they grew up from. Like, both the spouses, if they had good home environments and they were influenced the right way, it could produce something really, really good. But if they didn't, or if they're not on the same wavelength in how to raise a child, then it really does bring out, you know, the vengeance against each other about who's going to win. You know what I mean? So, and I think a lot of the times when there's no collaboration in regards to the kids, that becomes the excuse for cheating. Or that becomes the excuse for drinking. Or that becomes the excuse of excessive of whatever they're doing. You know what I mean? So, either you're weak or you're not.
Thank you. She summed it up real quick. Either you're weak or you're not. No, you know how you're saying, like, it depends on the family background? I've seen people, they've had, like, some dynamic family. I think they're in better situations than me, and they still couldn't face the reality of being a parent. That's my opinion. Like, they still were doing childish things, is what I learned.
Because they weren't raised right.
I thought they were raised right. I think they're just foolish or selfish. That's my opinion.
True, but you have heard of participation awards, right?
Yes.
I think that's what it attributes to. To allow people to maintain as children and not grow up and know the reality of what it means to lose, what it means to sacrifice, what it means to strive to get the best in real competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fight for what you want. You know?
Yeah, fight for what you want. Some people, they just tap out and they're like, I can't do this. Well, damn, how am I doing this every day? Right, women? And some fellas...
Well, that's why I'm separated. I mean, come on.
That's why some are kicked to the curb and why they didn't...
I'm not gonna hold anybody's hand. I grew up and I want to keep on growing, but you need to be mentally balanced. If you're not mentally balanced, you got to be equally yoked. If you're not, then what are you doing trying to get with me? Because you're not up to par.
Yeah,
and
sometimes you got to leave them behind.
You got to leave them behind, or you should know that you didn't earn that yet. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I need to fix myself so that I can have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some people, like, they were given a lot of amount of time and they never change, so then at that point you got to move on. That's what I learned.
Oh, thank you.
I told you, girl, you got a fan on here. Now, you guys that are watching, have you guys ever had to deal with meddling in-laws? How should couples handle them, Dawn? Break it down for us. Have you ever had to encounter that? Maybe you didn't have.
Yes, you need to set your boundaries right away. If you notice just by the inkling of what they say, how they respond, how they react when you first meet them, because you'll have that feeling in your gut. And if you do, you need to react to that.
Okay.
You have to react. You have to respond and set those boundaries and be like, listen, I'm not joking. If you want your kiddo to have a good life, a nice family, and you want me to sponsor that, then you better back me up or get the fuck out.
Thank you. Dawn is hardcore. Oh Dang.
You know?
But
I'm not going to hold your
son
son.
so bluntly, and I'm like, certain people I don't want to like use like cursing to speak to them, but damn, they make you feel like that at times. So I'm like, I don't.
But the thing is that they know that.
It goes into fist fighting.
But I'm just saying, they know that, and they're going to use that against you.
Isn't that horrible? You're
so
trying to be
fuck
nice.
them, and then no. You know what? We're growing. We don't need to be nice anymore. You know, when we were like teens and young, we were just kind of like tap dancing and feeling the air and trying to fill it out. Right now, it's like, no. You know what? If you don't fucking straighten up, your kid's going to be sad as hell, and I'm going to be living life.
Right?
You know what?
My damn self.
So, you know what? Either we're going to become a support system,
Yeah.
or you're going to be the reason why he's going to kill himself.
True. God dang, there's a lot of freaking suicidal people on our show.
But it's so true, though. I mean, you got to get together. You got to get together to band for the right reasons and the right things. You can't get together, then it's not on you because you tried. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'm glad you said that. You're just like straight up about it. I guess I need to be a little bit more like that. You know,
You do.
Yeah, I thought
We don't have no more time.
I try to be to certain people throughout life, but I'm like, maybe I should be a little more frank, you know?
You got to be hardcore. It's all about this.
Like, it's all about this. Yeah, you guys, so how do you guys deal with your in-laws, everyone who's watching? Are you guys nice to them for the sake of being nice, or have you told them about themselves, or do they not interfere? I feel like sometimes people sabotage.
Listen, Cass, all I'm saying is that the only thing that replays in my mind is you have one life. One life. And you're either going to play it towards your advantage or against your advantage.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Life is really short, too, is what I've noticed. People...
Yeah, and you know, are you going to be like when you, on your last day, did I do everything that I was supposed to do? Or did I accept all the crap?
Thank you.
So, it's one life. That's it. One life.
Thank you. Did you guys see what Mr. Actor Sidney Allen said? He said he poisons their food. Okay, is that a confession, like on live Instagram, Sidney?
No.
We got a lot of confessions going on here.
He's got actor in front of his name, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what saves him. Okay, Don, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I have to flip this over really quickly.
Wait. Did you see what Taquin said? Taquin?
Women spend a lot of time trying to find the best outlet. Some go too far just to get their rich husband. Don't judge me. Okay, some go too far just to get the rich husband. Well, I've had rich men approach me and turn them down. So maybe some people do.
You have known. What people don't understand is money will never buy genuinity. You know what I mean? You have to be genuine. You can't pay for that.
That's true.
There's just no way. I mean, I've watched my sister.
Happiness. Yeah, he said money isn't happiness. Shoot, it sure does help sometimes, though. I'm not going to lie.
Well, no, it does. It does. But I think that's why I'm only separated, not divorced as of yet.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I have to think about my kiddos and things like that. If I was rich, or if I waited 3 years, then maybe. All my kids are set. I don't ever have to worry about them. And, I wish I could hold out that long, but life's too short. What if I died before then? And that's why I'm separated. But I would love to get divorced. Like, I mean, I probably will. I'm just calculating everything right now.
Sydney's over there waiting for you to get that divorce. Okay, Mr. Taylor, let's not act like the script hasn't been flipped. Some of y'all get with women for money as well, okay? A place to lay your head, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're like that, but I've seen it go both ways.
Me too. I like that.
He said I've never seen an unhappy person on a jet. Oh my God, he's not just an actor, he's a damn comedian too. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. But you know my battery's getting low, you guys. Not that battery, but yeah, the battery on my cell phone. So let me get.
You were supposed to charge this shit. What the hell?
I didn't realize this shit was gonna die me. iPhone, you know, you're not that great after all. Okay. So let's move on to question number 10. Do you believe in the 7-year itch? No? No?
No. If you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. And I think if any spouse provocates, you just gave that person a reason to cheat.
If they do what?
If they cheat or if they start looking elsewhere, it's just, you know, the 7-year itch is just about, if you're going to do something, you're going to do it. And if you're bored, you're bored. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that can happen in a month. It doesn't have to be 7 years, you guys, just so you guys know.
I'd rather have it in a month, though.
Men don't wait no 7 years. After 1 week, they doing the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? They moving on, too.
Well, it's taken me 15 years to say, okay, we're separating right now. Either you can get your shit together, and I'll take your last name, or I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But you're going to do what you want to do. There's no excuse.
That's true. I think that's something we all need to work on, is like, why do we have the wandering eyes? That's going to be a whole other subject. What would be your ideal?
Oh, I know why.
Them abs be calling me.
God damn it.
And the food they make too. What would be your ideal divorce party?
This is the one I've been waiting for to answer. But anyway, I would so have a release party.
A release party? What type of release are you talking about? Like the song?
Well, it could go 2 ways, or you could do both.
Huh?
It could go 2 ways, or it could go both ways.
Okay.
So, I would make a song.
Okay.
Like a single release.
Okay.
Or I would have a trailer of like all my past life of, you know, being married, and then it's slowly fading into my future.
Okay.
So it would be like a release party, kind of like, you know, with bands promoting their next CD, a movie.
Oh.
Yeah, a movie promoting their movie, like, you know, red carpet. You know, and the thing is if it was going to be idealistic, it'd be a ceremonial ritual to, okay, we came into this together, which means he would be there too.
Okay.
To celebrate that we lasted this long, and this is the last of our chapter, and we're both ready to move on. But I know that doesn't happen, you know, majority of the time. But at the same time, you have to have a release party. I'm free. I'm released. I'm gone.
We're going to have to stage that really quick for you, Dawn. When you're ready, just let us know. That'll be our next episode.
But I'm just saying, we have to do a trailer. So, like, if Godzilla eats my husband, that would be awesome.
Cool.
Or if I made a song, you know, about moving on.
Sorry. Sydney's calling. Sydney, hang up the damn phone, Sydney. Call during that damn interview. This boy's crazy. He's really trying to
But the thing is it's all about a celebration. Mm-hmm. And to the next chapter, to the next path.
pausing a little bit because my battery is getting low. So is that all you have for the divorce party? Does that sum it up? Or you still got more to add?
Yes. No. I want you to look up release party so that you'll know it's a huge celebration.
Okay.
It's like a release of their CD or their movie. Red carpet.
Okay. When your children are dating age, what advice would you give them? Would you tell them to get married, or would you tell them, like, maybe you should not get married, stay single?
I would tell them to be careful.
Gotcha. That's a good answer. that's a really good answer, because I think a lot of us aren't careful when we're dating.
I think we accept things too quickly.
True.
And I think that we need to really establish what we value, and, I just think that people are longing to be with other people out of desperation. So my advice would be, just know your worth, and know you cannot love anybody else until you love yourself. And if you love yourself to the fullest, they have to equal that, and they have to be a perk. You have to be a balance.
Whistle to that answer, yeah.
I mean, if your life is good because of you, then they better fucking show you something way out there to be like, Have them make you think. If you're not thinking, get rid of them.
Thank you. Keep me on my toes. Keep my mind going. That's true.
It is.
Do you have any funny revenge stories? Have you ever got revenge on anyone?
Oh, girl, you know this story. Yes, and yes, and yes. My husband served on my grandfather's base. I don't know if I told you that part, but so, I've had like 6 generations of military in my life. So I know the ins and outs of who to contact and who to fuck with, and, who to scare.
Yeah, I do remember the story. Yes. I do remember it.
So my husband was, on a mission or training or whatever. And he tried to talk to somebody, and he told me, we don't have that spark anymore. And I was like,
no, you better have some spark now.
what spark? I don't understand. I mean, dude, when you were kissing me on the neck, it was like a puppy sniffing my neck. You know what I mean? I'm like, no.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there was no spark. But you were innocent, and I was going to corrupt that. But anyways, so the thing was like, okay, he tried to tell me there was no spark. He was talking to somebody else. I already talked to her. He didn't even know that. I went to go visit her with all my kids. He did not know that.
I love that. Oh, girl, I got a story for you, too. Pull it up. On a rainy day, ho, to your mom.
No, but I respect her, though. She was cool because she was also, had a heavy military background. But she came to me to tell on him. That's how I found out. So I went to go visit her. She was really cool. But the thing is this was like, okay, motherfucker, you want to fuck with me? Let me fuck with you. So I contacted Jag, his CO, everybody, and I would not leave them alone. I called them every 2 hours, and then I would call their higher-ups every 3 hours.
Oh, my God.
He had to carry a boulder everywhere he went on his mission.
That's just something I dream of. I didn't really know that someone could really enforce this. Maybe it is good to have a military man after all. I mean,
hello? Do you know who your friend is?
Damn, I didn't know. Dawn, where have you been all these years? Oh, my God.
But, yeah.
Did some revenge.
And then I got on with my life.
Uh-huh.
I created my own website. That's kind of like how my radio station got started. And he was like,
fuck you, I'm about to do a radio station.
Dude, he was like, oh my God,
I'm about to go live my life.
he was like, the spark is back. I saw the spark. Do you know what I said? What fucking spark?
Like, what kind of spark are they talking about? Damn.
Dude, no. And, see, my weaknesses are my neck, my ear, you know, but not a little puppy sniffing it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, I got with you for different reasons. There was no spark. So if you're trying to use that to leave me, fuck you, I'm gone already.
Another kind of bullshit. There's no spark. Well, fuck you. How about that?
But you're right. There was never a spark. But the thing is like the second revenge that I had was he got with somebody new, and I said, "Oh my God, thank you. I want to congratulate you for your bravery, and you're going to be on some type of adventure, but I want to thank you because you know what? You're taking on a mission that's way bigger than I can handle. If this motherfucker,
you're putting it nicely. I'm like, you could thank.
Well, no. This is what I said. I was like, if this motherfucker ever complains about you and wants to get back with me, I'm gonna come to your ass and I'm gonna kick your ass.
You're like, I don't want him back.
Yeah, that's how I was. I was like, I don't want him. And I'm glad, and I'm thankful, and I'm so grateful, and I'm glad that you're perfect. You're a match. And she was like, okay. And I'm like,
okay, what was that?
yes. Do you know she dumped him by midnight?
I don't want none of these problems.
She was like, oh my fucking God. What did I get myself into?
You're like, your wife don't even want you. Damn. That is too funny. But I don't think anyone could top that story with the damn ball that you're carrying around. I think that's
my thing is
labor is like really gets me. I think that's a good one.
Oh, yes. You know, don't fuck with me because, you know, I've been through a lot. I've done a lot. And I'll find a way because I'm ambitious. That's what you loved about me.
Yeah, the ambitious came to bite them in the ass.
I have my own life. I have my own life, and I'm growing and I'm developing, and you know what? I'm going to make yours miserable if you keep me in yours.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. Now, Dawn, how can people find you or get in touch with you?
Well,
to learn more about, like, the projects that you're working on, or they might want to date
you.
Or they want to take you on a date.
Dude, we've been on plenty of dates, and we've been better dates than regular dates, right?
Yeah.
No, I think you can find me through, well, my best friend.
I mean,
but
online?
Yeah, you can. I mean, I'm on Facebook. I'm on, you know. Well, the thing is that I will be advertising soon.
Okay.
That I do want to reactivate my radio station or my podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to collaborate.
I would love to be a guest on your show.
Dude, we're so going to collaborate.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You know what I mean? I mean, I was telling my sister Daza, and I know you remember Daza, and I was like, why did it take so fucking long? I was like, you know, when we went to Weird Lobster, I was like, dude, it was like right where we left off. I mean, we were just from the get to the go to the, you know.
I know. So much bullshit in between, but, you know, thank God we're on the other side now.
That's right. That's right. You know what? And it's about us flourishing and watching each other flourish and supporting each other. But that's how a relationship should be. And if you don't have that in your relationship, separate. See if you can induce that. If you don't, divorce it.
Gotcha. See, that's how you end our show. Dawn, do you have any final words for an ex or exes? That's how we usually end our show.
Oh Oh my God. You do know I have every ex on my Facebook, right?
Oh my God.
I know, it's bad.
She has a collection. Girl, I thought about doing a slideshow of all of our exes. I don't want to offend nobody, though. Would that be some shit?
But no, all of my exes are on my Facebook. And they love me and I love them. But you know what? When you love somebody, that don't stop. And if you're angry at them, it's because you love them.
Oh, God. Need
But
backup plans. That's what someone said.
But the thing is that you respect your role and their role, even if you're doing better, right?
Look at what freaking Taylor said. He's just keeping it real. Deep backup plans. Some of your exes look better than your present people.
Oh, God damn it.
Right, Taylor?
Oh, my God, Cassandra. What is he saying?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying something, but I ain't saying nothing at the same time.
I think I need more.
She said I need more. Girl. Hey. Glazed donut. My cousin over there. Dream Man TV. All right, Don. So, those are your final words? Is that you have...
Well, no, I have one ex. I have
Okay.
one ex. One more story.
Okay.
I have one ex that I want to say thank you to.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So
Because,
thank you. That's your final words for your ex or exes?
well, I want to explain why, though.
Okay, go for it. Break it down.
When he broke up with me, he played our song, and he told me before we were breaking up that we were going to dance our last dance,
Oh, my God.
kiss our last kiss, and end it the way it should be out of respect.
Wow.
I've never had anybody do that before. And he was like love at first sight. This was in Camelback.
Let's not go into those stories, okay?
This was at Camelback High School.
Oh.
And I scoped him out. I searched him out. And we were together for, I want to say about a year. And then all our friends were, we were real tight. So, if he tried to stray or I tried to stray, they would set us straight. So when we broke up, he played November Rain from Guns N' Roses.
November Rain. Guns N' Roses.
He made me dance to that song, and we kissed our last kiss. And that's how we broke up.
You're still looking for him, huh?
Oh, no, I'm still looking for that respect.
What kind of breakup is that? I would still be looking for your ass after that. What kind of breakup is that?
But I'm just saying, I'm so grateful that I even got to experience that. Because you know what? No millennial's going to experience that.
They're sure not. Oh, my God. I love November Rain. You know what?
Yeah, so...
I know someone who dated Slash. That's a whole other ballgame. We'll have to talk about that.
Oh, my God. We're going to have to get together.
Yes. You're going to have to come out here so you can meet her.
You know I want to come out there. I am going to come out there.
Oh, yeah. We're going back and forth.
Fuck yeah, we are. Dude, we're best friends. What the hell are you talking about?
I know, girl. We'll definitely be together. We're about to take this show on the road.
Well, I was telling, who? Rex. About...
You're dropping names on here?
Well, no, I'm just saying. I was like, dude, you have no idea. We're so close. Like, our lives are almost identical.
Mm-hmm.
Radio stations, podcasts, the way we met.
Crazy chicks. Well, some crazy chicks.
But we're totally on the opposite side of the extreme, you know what I mean? But that's why we get along. So, you know what? Hey,